here's another part as I continue telling you about my journey to the mission field. So after we got back from South Africa, my husband had to have surgery to remove this big lump on his neck. Well, after the surgery, the doctor told me, she couldn't get all of the tumor or whatever it was because it was embedded in like veins that were near arteries or something. But also the cancer had spread to like the base of his tongue and then like his tonsils. The doctor had, taken out as much as she could, but she couldn't remove all the cancer, so he would need to go through radiation and chemotherapy. But she made it sound like it wasn't going to be that big of a deal. And some people may think like, oh, well, maybe you weren't supposed to go to the mission field. Maybe this was just like a red light. This whole journey to the mission field really truly was the Lord, and it was about faith. Me learning how to trust the Lord in so many different areas, whether it was for money, whether it was Him leading and being obedient to Him, taking one step at a time. And I'm in the scriptures, learning about faith, through like Joseph and Abraham and David and many others in the Bible, Joshua. And then, God was teaching me about that, to trust Him, obey Him, and follow Him. And at this point, I knew that it was the Lord. I don't know, maybe it was that, gift of faith that you just know and you just go. And even though other people would try to discourage us from going, and, we even lost friends from this because it would take us away from, the ministries that we were helping them with. And then even family members, we were, how could you leave us? So my husband had the cancer treatments and the radiation treatments, but they wound up causing a lot of damage to his body. And, he almost died really from starvation. And we would wind up going to the hospital like every single day for IV fluids, but they didn't have any nutrition in him because he couldn't keep anything down, not food, not water, nothing. And they told us his body is shutting down, like his organs are shutting down. There's nothing more that we can do. And I was thinking, well, if the Lord chooses to take my husband, I'm still going to go to the mission field after I grieve. But I still wanted to pray and just see what the Lord would do.